Welcome to Young Money, the advice show for millionaires in the making. It's time for some $1 Million Straight Talk with me, Tracey Bissett. My hands-on experience and formal financial education make me uniquely qualified to coach about all things money. Each week, I'm going to tell you what you need to know now at the beginning of your earning curve. Basic and advanced financial concepts made clear, healthy money habits, and the missteps to avoid, and all the stuff that you can do to set yourself up for a financially fit future. You'll hear from experts, your fellow millionaires in the making, and me. Ready to lace up and start this week's financial fitness training? Let's do it. Welcome to the Young Money Podcast. You are listening to episode 194, Mental Health and Well-Being of Entrepreneurs. Before we dive in, I want to share some things that we've been up to and some important announcements. At the time of recording, interviews are taking place to bring on a summer intern through the Canada Student Jobs Program. The Rockstar intern will be responsible for creating financial templates for entrepreneurs, expanding the listenership of the Young Money podcast, and so many more fun things that will add value to Bissett financial fitness now and into the future. I have been so impressed with the applicants. These business students I have met are so talented and enthusiastic. Applications are now open for the Young Money Scholarship. As you may know, I believe that financial education is one of the keys that can change the trajectory of your life and certainly allows for greater financial freedom. Unfortunately, money and financial resources can be a barrier to this. With the Young Money Scholarship, our goal is to help alleviate, in small part, this financial burden. We are looking for post-secondary students studying in Canada who have helped someone in their lives and have a plan for their future. Check out all the details in the show notes and apply if you are eligible, or share the episode with someone that you may know who is eligible. Help us get these funds into the hands of deserving students. Finally, we are wrapping up this session of the Financial Foundations to Entrepreneurial Peace training, Learn the Keys to Financial Basics and Money Mastery. We have had such a great time talking about all things cash flow, pricing, stakeholder money conversations, and so much more. I am so appreciative of the level of engagement and proud of the action these entrepreneurs across various industries have taken. They have stepped up and are taking action to improve their financial acumen and financial fitness of their businesses. We will be offering this training again soon, so stay tuned. This message is for all the entrepreneurs and small business owners listening. I am excited to invite you to the Cash Control Bootcamp, a 6-week live online group program to help you understand and plan for your company's cash flow, profitably price your products and services, have those difficult conversations with stakeholders, and so much more. I am leading this live training, so each week you'll learn the lessons and have the opportunity to be coached and get your questions answered by me. There are 2 things I know to be true. Every industry has strong performers who will not only survive, but thrive during this continued global pandemic. And 2, successful companies plan and proactively prepare for challenging times. Enrollment is now open, so head over to the show notes to find out more details and get registered today. Now let's dive into today's special spotlight on mental health and well-being of entrepreneurs. The last year has been a year unlike any other. The stresses that everyone has been under are significant and the impact exponential if you are a business owner. I want to share with you some key findings from a recent study. To better understand the unique pressures that entrepreneurs face, BDC supported the Canadian Mental Health Association to survey almost 500 small and medium-sized businesses, and BDC is the Business Development Bank of Canada. And so some of the results, let's start by highlighting what they are so that you can get a sense of what we're finding and what they've been hearing. So your mental health concerns can come to work with you. So 62% of business owners feel depressed at least once a week. 46% say mental health issues interfere with their ability to work, and 21% are unsatisfied with their mental health, while 8% of the Canadian general population are unsatisfied with their mental health. That's a big difference in that entrepreneurship bucket. Now, businesses where employees are more likely to report mental health issues are businesses led by women entrepreneurs, businesses in growth or an early stage, and businesses with few employees or low revenue. That was interesting to me to see what those businesses were, where people were more likely to talk about it and come forward. Entrepreneurs are more likely to use personal coping strategies to maintain their mental health, and fewer than 1 in 5 is likely to seek professional help. So why is that so few will be seeking professional help? 36% cite stigma concerns. 34% talk about the cost of mental health help, and 22% talk about the lack of access to support or their awareness of it. So what were the reported impacts of mental health issues at work? 67% stressed about their cash flow. And we talk about cash flow so often on this show from a young money perspective, whether it's in your personal life or in your business. And so these entrepreneurs are really stressed about what's happening with their cash flow. 66% face difficulty maintaining work-life balance. And we know that through the pandemic, there's been a range of business outcomes. Certainly some businesses, based on their existing products or their pivot, have been going flat out to support people and what they need. Others have been facing struggles, and so people have been working pretty much nonstop to try to figure out a way to make their business successful. So all of this is impacting those trying to maintain work-life balance. And 54% say stress impacts their concentration. So just like financial fitness, as we regularly talk about on the show, you do not need to handle any of this alone. Entrepreneurs who are concerned about anxiety, stress, depression, or any other mental health issue should really consult a doctor or a mental health professional. I've included the full link to the study in the show notes, so check it out for more details. Now, the point of this episode was really to bring all of these issues to light, to help raise awareness and help let, number one, entrepreneurs know they are not alone. Number two, those that are friends with, family with, and those that are in support of entrepreneurs to know the feelings that are out there and how this is affecting them. And so it gives us the opportunity to pause if we are an entrepreneur ourselves and take stock of how we're feeling, to figure out if we do need some assistance. And certainly by going to that study, you'll be able to grab some links for assistance. But if we do know those people, how might we support them and best be able to help with that burden? And maybe it's just by being there and talking to them about it. So this is such an important issue. We want to make sure that everybody has the help and the support they need. And today's episode is really just to bring that awareness to light. So thank you for listening to episode 194, Mental Health and Well-Being of Entrepreneurs. If you are an entrepreneur, be sure to take care of yourself and your mental health. Friends and family, and those who support business owners, please take the time to check in with them. Until next time, take good care and stay financially fit. Hey, thanks for tuning in. To all you millionaires in the making out there, if you love this podcast, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts to keep your financial fitness training going. Oh, and leave us a review. And be sure to visit Bissett, 2 S's, 2 T's, financialfitness.com to take your free financial fitness assessment. Find out how financially fit you really are. See you next week, millionaires to be.